Okay, I know some of you are new to the virtual lab system at HSU, so I'm going to quickly show you how to get into it and use it with JS software. First, go to vlab.humboldt.edu. This is going to run the website for the virtual machines. The virtual machines are servers managed by our ITS group. Go ahead and log in with your normal HSU login and password. You'll see these three icons. You want VLab. That is the virtual machine that's configured with all of the GIS software for us. It's going to take a second to launch. Please don't stay on Virtual Lab because it is a shared resource by other folks. Or don't stay on it, like leave it on overnight, things like that. Go ahead and log out. Okay, so now we're in the Virtual Lab. And if you search or browse, you will see that there is a bunch of software on here, including ArcGIS Pro, which we'll be using. Now, the first time you're on the machine, you'll want to create your lab folder on the desktop. Like here's lab 01. And inside of there, of course, we'll have our originals and our working folder, and then all of your cool data. Now, the reason I created my folder before I was done with ArcGIS Pro is because I want to hit map, and then you'll see there's a path here. If you want to save your project file and take it with you, we need to get it out of this documents folder and onto our folder on the desktop. So just hit browse, go to the desktop, go into your lab folder. Now you can go ahead and create your project there. You can name it if you'd like, but the default name is fine as long as it's in that lab, because then we know what it is. If you end up with multiple projects, definitely give them good names. Okay, so now we've got that taken care of. Then you would be working, and when you're all done, then we want to go ahead and close ArcGIS Pro, zip your file, and we now need to store it somewhere where we can get to it the next time we come back. The recommended solution for that is Google File Stream. You can find that on a computer by searching for Google File Stream. Same thing in the virtual lab. You can use this at home. You can use it on a Macintosh, different computers. I use it at home and in my office and on the virtual machines. Great. Click humboldt.edu. That's just giving it an email so it knows where to go to get our official login. And now we're signed into Google Drive. And notice it's saying is loading your files. So what we're going to do is in just a second, oh, thank you, it will come up with Google File Stream. You see it's been added to your computer. And now I can see my files that are out in the cloud. So they're out on the internet. And here's my classes. Here's 510. Come on, you can do it. There we go. And since I teach this every year, I have multiple versions of 510. And there's my lab folder from last time. I might do an old one in here so I have a backup. And then I'm going to copy and drag that there. Then I'm going to drag over my lab from this time. That's going to save it. Now, one of the things you want to be careful of is it may take a minute for it to copy it up to the cloud. So you don't want to just sign off right away, or it may not actually get up there. So you want to pause, and the icon should change to show that it's now up there. There was a little progress bar on it before, progress icon on it. Now, if I leave the virtual machine and come back, my files are going to be gone. Okay, but again, you can log into Google File Stream. Whoops. And go back to our folder where it's stored. And again, no matter which computer you're on, this is your folder. You can take it with you when you leave HSU. There's my lab. I copy it over. I can go ahead and extract and then launch ArcGIS, and we'll have our project and all of our data nicely stored. Then delete this one, zip this one, copy it back up to Google File Stream, and so on. Thanks.